Hello there, this is Big Benedict. We're playing DmC Definitive Edition on Gods Must Die difficulty with turbo mode on, as well as hardcore mode turned on. This is mission 12 of 20, and we are on the first wave of several, and it's just a simple butcher, which as you can see you can juggle with the roulette spin. The only thing is that when he does his final explosion, once you've killed him, it forces you back to the ground, because I think he has to be on the ground for you to do like have the animation complete. However, this is the next checkpointed area, so once you clear the butcher you'll get this checkpoint. And what I did right there was, having launched the enemies, I did a YY pause YYY attack with the Osiris, having already juggled them with the Eric's combo, and then I came down with a drive, I think, because this took me probably 25 attempts to get this, because I've been trying to mess around with this and it's really nice. What I tried to do right there, it was a failure, was the same combo in the air. Well, not the same exact combo, but it's an aerial combo with the Eric's, or excuse me, with the Aquila, and it is triangle, triangle, delay, triangle, triangle. Or I don't know, there's quite a lot of moves. I mean, there's not that many combos to memorize. I have most of them memorized, but when you're trying to speak, it's a lot different than when you're trying to play. So this is the next phase, and if you're wondering where should you use the devil trigger, I don't think there's any place that really requires it on this chapter. However, if you do need, to siphon some of the devil trigger and give it to your HP gauge, that is one consideration. Now, sometimes when you pull the Hell Knights with the demon pull, they get automatically stunned. Can you believe that? In like a Devil May Cry game, like some of the earlier ones, you would never get away with such an easy stun on an enemy just by pulling them to you. I know the other games didn't have pulls, but I know Nero had that demon arm, which is really cool. But just pulling an enemy, you get him subdued, and you could capitalize on hits. I don't know. It seems a little bit too easy. So this is the second wave, and it looks like we just have some aerial enemies and then some more Hell Knights on the ground. And I think there's another wave after this. I think this was giving me some issues here, mainly because of I was out of my comfortability zone using the Osiris, even though I've come to really like the Osiris. I don't depend on it too much, but I do think it's a nice weapon. It's I mean, they give you 5 weapons in this game, not including the guns, so that is definitely a wide selection of tools to use, to mix up and experiment with. So it looks like we have Hell Knights and Death Knights right here. So that, I don't know what hit me right there. It was probably the Stinger move that the Hell Knights, excuse me, not the Hell Knights, the Death Knights have that drive / Stinger move. See right there? I got a stun on that guy by just pulling him, I believe. And let's see if there's any more waves. No, that looks like the end of it. So then the checkpoint for this part is right here in that edit right there. So this is the beginning of a new wave. So you have that sequence, and then you'll have 2 of the Frost Knights, whom I evade over to right away. I think this wave may have been giving me the main problems, and it's not hard or anything, it's just that I was trying to do different combos and things like that. I find that simply doing the I don't know what the name of the combo, but it's the Osiris combo, where it's triangle, triangle, delay, and then triangle times 3. When I say triangle times 3, I just mean triangle 3 times. without any pauses in between. So I do have some footage here. When I fight the rages, I am going to kill one of them from the other side of the circle. If you watch my other guide, when the rages spawn, they put the rages on the opposite side of the circle to where you are, and you can just throw the drive at them until they're dead. Actually, it works out every single time if you don't move. If you move around, then they will react to that and move the opposite way and close in the distance to where you are. But let's just take a look. I think we have a witch coming after this, and then you'll get another checkpoint. So a very easily managed section, and I think some of the definitive edition, it really is easier than the vanilla version in some respects, not in all. But if you remember, on the vanilla version, as early as chapter 2 or mission 2, you had a witch and a dream runner. But on this definitive edition, I knew it. They don't have those on here. Even on Dante Must Die, you don't fight a dream runner or a witch. Even on this mode, you don't fight a dream runner or a witch on mission 2 the way you do on the vanilla version. But since this game is heavily bitch proofed, it is harder than the vanilla version. So we have a witch here and some chainsaw enemies. So take out the witch first, because she's the most important target here, since she will enshield the ravagers. So once she's dead, anytime she's like that, she's without her portal and she has the swords over her head, it's basically you need to hit her as quickly as possible so that she gets stunned, and then the swords disappear. So that's one move. Okay, so what I was saying a minute ago was I'm going to be doing that technique on the rage, on one of the rages. They have a ghost rage and a hell rage coming up. This was rather cool. I got a kill right there. Got the slow motion, knocked him into the pit. So we have a bunch of animals devil triggering all of a sudden. Some of the baby rages. So they're not harder to kill. They bite a little bit harder since they're devil triggered. So after that, you've got 3 elite Stygians to dispatch, and preserve your health here, because what you're going to have is an engagement with the rages. Although, if you want to play it cheap, like I played it halfway cheap. I killed one of them, and then I backed out because it did seem like it was kind of cheap, and I did it before, so I wanted to at least fight one of them. And I wanted to premiere the parry on what I've been informally calling the Blanca spin that these guys do when one of their partners has deceased, has gone down to the underground. So okay, so the hell one is gone, and then it's just the ghost rage, and I fell into the pit, ironically. And so he's going to start doing his spin, and I'll show you how to get the timing. Well, I can't show you how to get the timing. The timing is an acquired thing on your behalf. But right as he starts, like right as he spins over to you, release the charge. And you will get a stun on him, and then you can do an uppercut. However, you can't launch him. See, watch this. Level 2 charge doesn't launch him. He's too much of a big enemy. Take care.